and welcome back to the channel, Chad's DIY Garage. Today I'm going to be showing you my new car. I have decided to get rid of the Corvair, and we'll go into that at some other point. But this is my new ride. This is a 2006 8th generation. This is the first year of the 8th generation Honda Civic Coupe. This is an EX model. It has 250,000 miles on it, and I don't think it looks too terribly bad for the mileage that we've got on this thing. There was some front end damage. You can see down there it did, I don't know if it popped the airbags. I'm pretty sure it did. They did a pretty nice job of fixing it. My seat belts are locked, so I've got to figure that out. But the thing runs like a champ. 250,000 miles. Like I said, this is the EX, so this is a little bit of an upgrade over the base model. You can see for 250,000 miles, this thing has some nice, the interior is really in pretty good shape. Back seat, we've got 60/40 split, so that's nice. Look how nice that interior is. We have one cigarette burn. Cigarette burns, man. My wife has got some in her Lincoln that I'm going to be doing a video on soon to show how to repair that once I figure out how to repair that. But there is the door panels are in decent shape for the age of the vehicle. Trunk is a pretty decent size, I guess. I mean, this is not a big car, so it's a fairly small car. You can access the split seats from here or here, whichever one you want. This does come with the premium sound. So it does have a little bit upgraded stereo system. It has does have a subwoofer in it. I am going to actually be putting a double din stereo in, so I will have a video on that, just because I like some updated, Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, Android CarPlay, because now, or Android Auto, I guess it's called now. So I'll be installing that soon, but stereo works just fine. I think for 250,000 miles, this thing is in really pretty nice shape. Okay, now we will look at the engine, and in this bad boy, we've got a 1.8 liter 4-cylinder, putting out a whopping 140 horsepower, and I think 127 pound-feet of torque. Look at that little itty bitty battery. It's like a lawnmower battery, but it starts it up just fine. I've had this for about a week and a half, I think, and it's not leaking, it's not dripping, it's not doing anything stupid. It's not overheating. The heat works great. This one does have some aftermarket headlights, I'm assuming because of the accident. Clear coat is peeled almost the entire top of the car, so the roof, the hood, and the trunk, and then you can see on the pillars and everything. So this will definitely need a repaint, but from a distance you can't tell, and it's okay. This also does come with aluminum wheels. I believe these are 16-inch. Yep, 16s. So that is part of the upgrade. I was at the grocery store the other night, and you know how when you get a new car and you're like, oh shit, it's in the dark and I don't know where my car is because I don't recognize it. And I looked over and I was like, oh, that can't be my car. That thing's too sharp. And I was like, oh wait, that is my car. It's a pretty sharp little car. We have a 5-speed automatic transmission, which has been working very well up until this point. Standard glove box with glove box stuff. I actually do have all the manuals and stuff that go with this car. This is also a sunroof car. Yep, has a sunroof, so that's nice. You know, these are not lighted, but it's okay. I don't need to see myself. Neither one of these are lit up, but that is all right. Got the little shade for the sunroof. Sunroof is automatic, so one press of the button and it goes all the way back. One press of the button and it goes all the way to the front. We've got a 3-spoke steering wheel, which is pretty sporty. It's a little bit worn, but you know, 250,000 miles. What do you expect? Seriously. On the left side, we've got our radio controls, and on the right side, we've got cruise control controls. Cruise control controls. Pretty neat. And then, you know, we've got your lights and turn signals and wipers on the other side there. So turn signals, wipers. That's how that works. Stereo system. We've got the premium audio system in this thing, which I said does have an amplifier built into it. Does have a sub built in. Does have an auxiliary port right down here, along with a cigarette lighter plug. Stereo sounds pretty good, but I need some Bluetooth, so like I said, we are going to be installing a nice aftermarket Bluetooth doubled in stereo in here. We've also got nice cup holders. I like the cup holders. Shout out to the fake Mountain Dew, Mountain Lightning, because pop has gotten super expensive. These are dirty. Don't look down there. Got a little cubby hole right here. Got another little cubby hole for some change or whatever you want to put in there. If you want to throw your cell phone in there or whatever, then you got another little slot here. And then we've got our thing, that, which does have a power outlet in there also. So whatever, armrest, you know, with the storage, whatever. Shut up, Chad. Okay, let's go for a little drive. I really like this car for a couple reasons. Number one, it was very inexpensive. I did not pay a lot of money. I paid $2,100 for this thing, and I think that was a good deal. I know it's 250,000 miles, 250,000 miles. It's a lot of miles, but I still think that this was a good deal for the money for what I got. It's a pretty solid car. It drives great. I can let my hand off the steering wheel and it goes straight. You know what I mean? What else can you ask for? I'm pleasantly surprised with how nice this little Honda Civic is. You know, I think this is probably the bottom of the line, you know, their cars. You know, you got the Accord, which is probably a little bit higher up on the tier system, you know, and then whatever, I don't know. I'm not into Hondas, man. I just like cool cars and I like comfortable cars. Look, check this out. This has a telescoping steering wheel. Boop, boop. Look at that. Tilt and telescoping. Now, come on, man. I don't know what else do you want. We've got, hello. Yeah, move. Come on, man. Green arrow. That means go. Green, go. So, if you want to jump on it, man, that VTEC kicks in. Woo! It's zippy. It's actually pretty freaking zippy. What else do you want? What else do you want to know about this thing? Oh, hey, by the way, if you've made it to this point in the video, I want to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed. If you have not subscribed yet, please do. But I just hit 1,000 subscribers, and what does that mean for you? Basically, it means ads. You're gonna see ads in my videos, and that's just tough. I know it's stupid. It's fine. I get it. You know, I don't feel dumb driving this thing, to be honest. I'm happy. We're all happy. You happy? I'm happy. We should all be happy. I think our world needs more happy. We need happy. So here is the gauge cluster. It's got a pretty neat little gauge cluster, I guess. Up top, I don't know if you can see it with the lighting, but that is your speedometer. And over on the left, we've got our temperature gauge, and then we've got the fuel gauge over on the right. Down here, got your big tachometer. Got the little guy blowing a bubble. Over here on the left, you've got your mirror control for right and left, power mirrors. Windows, one touch down, one touch up on the driver's side. Passenger side is just manually up and down with the switch. It's got a single zone climate control, which basically means it's not dual zone. So if it's hot in one side of the car, it's going to be hot in the other side of the car. I really like this little steering wheel. There it goes. Typical Honda horn. Pretty stupid. The seats. Let's go over the seats. Very comfortable. I will say, very comfortable. They're bolstered very nicely, okay? You feel like you're wrapped a little bit in the seats. I feel very secure in this car, and it rides really nice for an economy car. This is an economy car. Oh yeah, let's talk about the gas mileage. Why do you get a small economy car, 4 cylinders? You get it for the gas mileage, man. I'm getting probably 25 to 30 miles per gallon on this thing. I don't mind driving this car, which is a big thing. I've been door dashing just for extra money, and I needed something that was going to be dependable, good on gas, but not hard to drive. I want something that's easy to drive, that I can get in and out, go make a little bit of money, that doesn't look horrible in the process. And I don't think it looks bad. You know, of course the clear coat is peeling on it, but that's okay. You know, maybe one of these days I'll get a paint job put on it. Maybe I'll paint it. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm really pleasantly surprised at how well the thing drives. It's comfortable. Once I get the stereo in there, I think it's going to be even better. But 250,000 mile vehicle, I don't hear a bunch of rattling. I don't have a bunch of shaking. It's just a good, dependable, you know, decent car. I can't be much happier with what I've got. So if you're in the market for a 8th gen Civic, now this is the only one that I've had, but I've got to say, if this thing's got 250,000 miles on it and it's been wrecked, so you know, I got to think that the other ones are gonna be pretty good.